What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Let's get down to the situation, but please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, y'all. So let's get into this situation. Let's talk about Master P and Romeo. They have been going back and forth on social media for like almost 2 weeks now, and Master P just recently did an interview with Nino Brown, and we're gonna go through some of the interview and some of the things that he did say. Basically this part in this topic is about mental health that Master P is talking about, his family, his daughter, his ex-wife and his kids and all this other stuff, and ungratefulness, and just basically calling out the family, really laying it out on the floor, laying it out on the ground. But in any event, Master P said at one point in time in the interview that one of his homies from back in the day told him that Romeo was going to switch up on him, Romeo was going to change up on him, and things of that nature. I was like, damn. And this was back when Romeo was a kid, and the old homie said this about his son to Master P, and he was like, I didn't listen. And then also Master P said a bunch of his kids, they took the wrong road, they took the bad road, the bad way, but it seems like Romeo took the right road. It seems like only now that there's a problem, there's a situation. So in any event, Master P continues and he talks about his daughter. He goes, I thought this was with my daughter. And basically Master P states that he slept under a house and he was about to let it off in the house to find out, what was going on with his daughter, to make sure his daughter was okay. Because Romeo basically had this big thing that is her boyfriend. So Master P said that he took it to the streets, child. He said he went to the streets and he was going to take care of it internally. Okay. Like, there's a whole lot going on in this whole situation. The Master P says that, his daughter's boyfriend was on drugs too as well. So his daughter that passed away with an overdose of fentanyl, he's saying that her boyfriend was on drugs and Romeo was concerned about the boyfriend more, or things of that nature. So in any event, Master P alluded that he had a cousin that was 22 years in the pen, and basically he got out. They pulled up on the boyfriend, the daughter's boyfriend, and basically they was going to light him up, okay, and things of that nature. So I don't know what's going on. It seems like a whole lot's happening. I guess Master P wants to express what he did for his daughter before she died, because he said some other shocking things later on in this interview as well. And he says that Romeo is out here complaining in the streets that, oh, my daddy mean, my daddy yelling at me. And he's basically saying that, oh, my daddy won't get my granddaughter. So it seems like Master P is repeating what Romeo said when, I guess Romeo feel intimidated. He feels like he needs to be spoken to like a man and not yelled at. And Master P said basically that's how he talk. He's loud, he's obnoxious. He's got to say what he got to say. And that's just going to be it. Like, you can't deal with the yelling. So, and then also Romeo, it seems like Master P is saying Romeo accused him of not, visiting or taking time with his granddaughters. And Master P says that his daughters are like 30 something years old and they don't want to listen. They can go live with their mama, the house that I pay for, while as they living in. I was like, Lord, like he's like, what? I mean, like, this is a soap opera. Like, what is really going on? Like, there's so much happening. So in any event, Master P, he continues and he says, C Murder is ungrateful. He is ungrateful. I was like, Lord have mercy. And he's feeling a certain type of way that Romeo teamed up with like C Murder, Silk the Shocker, and things of that nature. But he's basically calling out C Murder and said that he got him out of jail so many times, but he's ungrateful, blah, blah, blah. I was like, child, this is a mess, y'all. And anyways, he says Silk the Shocker, them two don't see eye to eye, but he don't expose and he don't tell her business, and he always gonna have money. He always gonna be rich, okay? So in any event, there's a whole lot going on, especially when we talk about Master P saying that he's putting all the money in one pot and then paying people out of that one pot. So if your money was in that pot, baby, it was being spent for something. But in any event, Master P says it really hurts him that his son is exposing the business and he's trying to hurt him. And also he addressed Romeo talking about keeping secrets, because Romeo did address that, it shouldn't be his life. It shouldn't be that he has to keep secrets from a grown man for his father. Like, he wants to tell the truth and things of that nature. Romeo even stated that he stopped rapping because he didn't want to tell the truth about what's going on in his family and what's happening between him and his father, because, being an artist is being truthful. This is when Romeo was releasing the poems and all these things about his father. He said this. So in any event, so Master P addressed it like Master P addressed the secret situation when Romeo said you should not be holding nobody's secrets, as far as like, come on, like do it for the family. That's what it seemed like it came off to me when he, brought up the secrets, and he was like, you can't keep the secret like that, like you can't keep a secret, secrets. And then he's saying that, so can you pay all the bills? Like if you tear me down and you destroy me and I can't get money out here in these streets, are you gonna be able to do that? Okay, so basically Master P telling him to keep his damn mouth closed, because there's money is on the floor somewhere that his image, and things that he has done over, the last generation, somebody new might be coming in contact and want to spin a bag with him, and you stopping that from happening, Romeo. Okay, so it's a whole lot going on in this situation. And then Master P lets us know that his ex-wife, or whatever the case is, she is living up in a house with her boyfriend, and Master P says he pays for it because he still loves his family. You're supposed to protect your family. And he says he has not slept with his ex-wife since he got Muncie. So he's saying before, as soon as he got rich, he dropped her. Okay, like Lord have mercy, what is going on? And Master P also states that the reason why he dropped his wife is because she was living a lifestyle that he could not participate in or get behind or support or be around it in any way, shape, or form. So what lifestyle was that, child? Okay, we heard that she was doing a little something. She was doing a little something here, a little something there, a little something. She was getting it from the ice cream man. I don't know if she was getting it from the real ice cream man, Mr. P. But this is out there that she was getting that ice cream. Okay, so in any event, you guys let me know what you think about this whole situation. So Master P continues, and he talks about having kids on the outside and things of that nature. He says the man and his family and himself, they have outside kids. He still take care of the old ladies from back in the day. He still take care of the ladies from 94, 95, 96. They can call him up and get 10 racks. Their sons could call him up even though they ain't his kids. So he's saying a whole lot, child. So Master P is saying that, the old people can still come back. The girls that was dropping it like it was hot, Warded, that was getting down back then, can come and get $10,000 from him. Then Master P also addressed the situation where it comes to being stolen from. That basically he says that his auntie, he put a building in her name, a big huge building that's in Louisiana, and he put it in her name, to hide the tax money and stuff like that. And she ended up saying that the building's hers, and she took it from him. And then he says, but God paid them back. Look how good God is, because Katrina hit and they didn't have insurance. Okay, Master P is setting the tone that all his family members are lazy, they're thieves, and they just basically draining him from money. This is what he's saying. And if he say you don't listen to what he got to say, then you got to go. Okay, you got to get out the house immediately. I don't care what you think you contribute. The day that you talk back to me is the day that you ain't gonna get nothing no more. Okay, so in any event, Master P says about, he's not an ATM machine and things of that nature. And he says Romeo is teaming up with the side of the family that don't like him. Okay, and they're putting things all up in his head. And then he goes, oh, Romeo said his sister needs Monte, but okay, she got a boyfriend, so she don't need no money. Child, this is a mess what Master P is out here saying, y'all. He's saying that since she got a boyfriend, she don't get no money. So did she do any work? Did she do any investments? You know what I mean? Did you make any money off of her? Like she don't get a check because she is with a man. Okay, like we already know your man's supposed to be helping and providing, but is there supposed to be like a trust fund? There's supposed to be a trust. There's supposed to be accounts in these kids' name for over a decade so they can live comfortably. And basically Master P can control them counts, but that's not the case, because Master P says that he put all the money into one pot and he would dish it out as he see fit to dish out. Okay, so this is a whole situation. I'm like, Lord have mercy. So in any event, moving on from that situation, Master P said he cannot give his ex-wife no more Monte, and this is probably why the situation is going on, because he can't give her money no more because she don't pay the bills. Okay, so Master P saying that Romeo's mother is out here taking money from him, and she's supposed to be paying the bills and she ain't. So he's saying that she's stealing and she robbing. Auntie done robbed from him basically, and Romeo done switched up and signed over to new people and trying to expose him. So basically he's saying they trying trying to take me out, child. They trying to take me out. And Master P says he's going to leave all his money to charity. So he said, ain't none of you kids getting a dime. Like, child, this is crazy. Okay. It don't really sound like this was a multi-million-dollar family or whatever. Just the talking points and things of that nature. But in any event, he also says that he changed up. Master P saying he's no longer giving calls. Romeo was writing all types of foreigns back and forth to school. So now his new kids, I mean, not his new kids, but his other two sons, they ride a bike to school, child. They ride a bike. They ride a bike, baby. Yep, they ride a bike. So in any event, so he said he changed up. He got a new plan. You know, you can't get from the pot no more. Okay. So this is, really, I don't know. This is wild. And he says he's not doing any business with Romeo at all. And he goes, his daughter, is being taken advantage of. So Master P is saying his other daughter is being taken advantage of by Romeo, that she's listening to Romeo and Romeo's playing with her head and Romeo's playing with her mind, child. And also it seems like Master P keeps stating that it's mental illness. So he's saying that Romeo has mental illness. And then he also said that, people are not going to trust Romeo because he's out here airing out his father. So who wants to do business with him if he's going to be airing out their business? Okay, so he's throwing all types of shots. All right. And Master P said that before his daughter died, that he kidnapped the boyfriend. Romeo was worried about the boyfriend, so he went over there and he kidnapped his daughter from the boyfriend, and he had her hemmed up. He had her in a car. He had her, this was just like, the wild, wild west out here in these streets. And he's saying that Romeo's mother said, you can't do that. And some of the family members are saying, you can't do that, Master P. You can't do that. You can't hold her against her will. That's kidnapping and things of that nature. And Master P said he let her go, and now look, they buried her a few months later. So in any event, it seems like Master P is blaming his wife and whoever stood next to his wife to tell him that he was wrong for kidnapping his daughter. He said once he let his daughter go, that's when, the whole fatal situation with his daughter happened. So you guys let me know what you think about this situation, child. This is crazy.